So in an age when there are conversations going on about the quality of food and the cost being spent on that food at places like Dunedin Hospital, the Southern District Health Board has spent $1.1 million on 2 consultants over 2 years. Did the maths really work out? Dominic George, I did the sums on this. It is 2 years. It is basically from June 2014 to June 2016. Each person, therefore, is responsible for $23,000 of earnings. Now, I'm not saying that's going straight to them. It might go to their consultancy firm, Ulmer Consultancy. But each person cost Southern District Health Board $23,000 per month over 2 years.
Yeah.
To do some, well, we don't really know what they're doing, that's the point.
Well, that's the thing. Of course, the reports are quite hard to get, and I know the ODT's done a very fine job in going to the Ombudsman and requesting these reports about this consultancy work over a period of time. So well done for pursuing the story. Interesting, I think my first impression was, my God, I really should be in financial consulting if that's the kind of money that you can get. The interesting thing, I'll get your take on this one, is so exactly do we know what they actually did in the end? Because it sounds to me when you come in and their purpose, as you've done, is basically to improve long-term business performance.
I actually went to their name, the consultancy group is called Ulmer Consultancy. I went to their website and took a quote off what they actually do, because we weren't quite clear on what they did. This is what they do, quote, "We work with senior management and boards to increase shareholder value and improve long-term business performance." So that's from their website, Ulmer Consultancy. So I'm worried about the shareholder return, because that focus is completely on money, unless they're considering obviously the patient, the shareholder, but I doubt it. It sounds like a bottom line money kind of group, and how to best and most effectively make profit.
Yes.
That doesn't seem to be something that fits well in the public health sector.
No, it doesn't, and we all know that there's been a number of issues that have beset the Southern District Health Board in recent times as well. So when you see a bill for $1.1 million for 2 people over 2 years, you do start to go, exactly what it was they did. And the thing, of course, that you instantly, or someone like me, a natural-born cynic, Pat, you read this and you go, what does that mean? That is corporate speak for we're going to go in and effectively you're going to slash jobs.
The other thing is Dr. Jonathan Coleman last year was talking about this, and he said one of the reasons that the District Health Board's, Southern District Health Board, is so heavily reliant on consultants is that they have lost so many finance staff. Now, I would suggest, as someone who was pretty good at maths when I was at school, if you're losing lots of finance staff, but you've got $23,000 to spend on one individual for 1 month, you can probably spend a bit more money on wages and secure some people long term. That $1.1 million might have paid for 2 people for 5 years, let alone for 2 consultants for 2 years, who knows. And the other thing that's really interesting is that the Southern District Health Board Chief Executive is Carol Heatley. She's come out saying that they won't release some of the information, some of the reports that have been written, but she cited, and I'll give you this as a quote, we don't have it as a graphic, but you'll just have to trust me, that one of the reasons that they are not releasing these reports is, quote, that they have a right to, quote, free and frank expression. Now, if you've got a right to free and frank expression, that would seem to be the opposite of closing a report down and not releasing it to the public.
Yeah, what you're saying is there's an inherent irony in what they're doing and what they're saying.